In the tender silence of morning, the home sighs softly. Light rises slowly over calm surfaces, settling into corners, as though it has always belonged there. Nothing here is loud, nothing demands to be seen. The room speaks in whispers about clarity, about balance, about the profound peace that comes when we allow life to be simple. Here, contemporary interior design is not just aesthetics, a way of breathing. Here, the day ends gently. Nothing rushed. Nothing loud. Just quiet presence. A home is not furniture, walls, or objects. It is the atmosphere that holds the moments people live. As the world outside quiets, the home settles into its most intimate form, peaceful, grounding, complete. Good design feels natural, almost inevitable. As though the space always intended to be lived this way. Horizontal lines steady the gaze. They soothe perception. The wall becomes a participant in the space, not a boundary. Quiet is curated. It is chosen. And it is powerful. A grounding presence, a visual and tactile center of gravity. Shadow gives form its meaning. Light alone is incomplete. The eye rests. The mind follows. Calm grows. Materials are allowed to be themselves. Their honesty is their beauty. quiet is not empty. It is layered with nuance. The room invites a slower rhythm, one closer to the heart's natural pace. Warmth becomes architectural, not decorative. A quiet center of gravity. Harmony is not accidental, it is measured, shaped, refined. Gentleness in form creates gentleness in experience. Scent becomes memory. Memory becomes atmosphere. Light reveals space without showing its source. A quiet, elegant reveal. Continuity creates calm. Movement through space is unbroken, fluid. Craft transforms utility into meaning. We feel the maker in the object. Color shapes emotion. Here, emotion is peaceful and steady. A window becomes a moment of contemplation, a pause in the movement of the day. When design disappears, experience becomes effortless. As day fades, the home shifts into intimacy, warm, quiet, and reassuring. A surface without clutter invites rest. The eye settles. The mind follows. The wall becomes quiet canvas, allowing the room to breathe without demanding attention. Transitions feel natural here. Nothing begins abruptly. Nothing ends suddenly. Light becomes a tool of architecture, carving form, defining volume, shaping emotion. Vertical rhythm elongates perception, stretching the space upward, offering openness and presence. The entrance introduces the home's identity, composed, thoughtful, and welcoming in its quiet way. This room holds the day. Morning brightness, afternoon warmth, evening soft glow all pass through gently. Ornament is most powerful when restrained. Its rarity gives it meaning. Space becomes narrative. The eye travels, explores, pauses, returns. The room unfolds gradually. Craftsmanship reveals itself in what is rarely noticed. Precision conveys care, and care conveys humanity. The grid provides order, not rigid, but composed. A subtle discipline shapes the sense of calm. Architecture can speak in silence. In this stillness, we understand its clarity. Refinement emerges from harmony. Each texture supports the others, creating a landscape of quiet comfort. corners become shelters, small worlds where the mind can settle and the heart can rest. Light interacts with space like sound interacts with silence. It shapes mood, tone, and thought. The empty space is not unused, it is purposeful. It provides clarity, presence, and breadth. A single, organic gesture can center a room more effectively than many objects. Simplicity becomes focus. Light shapes experience. It reveals what should be seen, and allows rest where quiet is needed. Neutrals, when layered with care, create depth that is felt more than seen. They calm without fading into nothingness. Furniture contributes to the spatial structure, not only filling space, but defining its rhythm. Stone carries the memory of time. It brings depth, gravity, and grounded presence into the home. Evening transforms the home. Light softens, colors deepen. The atmosphere shifts into reflection. Lines guide the body forward. They invite movement through space with confidence and ease. Simplicity becomes elevated when every choice is thoughtful. The beauty lies not in abundance, but in intention. Boundaries do not need to be solid. Separation can be gentle, suggested rather than enforced. The morning introduces a gentle stillness. Time feels slower here, as though the home itself pauses to breathe. Materials speak when chosen with intention. Their dialogue forms atmosphere calm, grounded, enduring. The world outside becomes part of the architecture. The horizon, the trees, the changing sky, they become living artworks. Lighting becomes an object of presence. Not just illumination, but a quiet piece of art suspended in the rhythm of the room. Openness allows the mind to expand. The body moves freely. Space becomes a partner in daily life, not merely a backdrop. Geometry shapes emotion. Sharp lines convey clarity, curves bring warmth. Together, they form a balanced dialogue. Restraint is a discipline. To choose not to add more is to trust in what is already present. The room speaks more clearly because nothing interrupts its voice. The boundary between indoors and outdoors is softened. Nature is not separate, becomes an extension of the living space, breathing life into stillness. Comfort, at its core, is tactile. A soft fabric invites the body to rest. In these small, thoughtful details, the home becomes human. Matte surfaces absorb light rather than reflect it. They create a quiet restraint, a confidence that does not require shine. The beauty here lies in the softness of edges, the subtleness of tone. Luxury here is not indulgent, it is refined. A softness, a grace, a sense that every element has been considered and nothing is accidental. Harmony calms. Symmetry reassures. The mind rests when it finds quiet structure. True beauty lies in what a material reveals about itself. The grain, the tone, the tactile memory of its origins. Time expresses itself most beautifully in shadow. Here, the home becomes an instrument for observing the day's slow rotation. Simplicity, when intentional, becomes striking. One object, placed with care, can hold the entire room together. The journey through the home becomes an exhibition, subtle, personal, unfolding one quiet frame at a time. Light becomes spatial guidance. A shaping force that defines zones, moods, and the subtle choreography of daily life. Curves soften the visual landscape, offering an invitation rather than a statement. A quiet gesture of welcome. Concrete, when paired with warmth, becomes unexpectedly gentle. A material of strength softened by thoughtful light. Silence is not emptiness, it is intentional comfort. Here, sound settles softly, creating an environment where thoughts can be heard. Neutral is not monotone. It is an orchestration of gentle tones, each one contributing to atmosphere rather than attention. Vertical light extends the sense of height, drawing the eye upward, introducing a subtle sense of awe. The room feels taller, the air feels lighter. Where function disappears, the experience becomes effortless. The architecture holds the practical quietly, allowing the environment to feel calm and undisturbed. Objects here are not collected randomly. Each holds a story, a purpose, a presence. Curation becomes a language of restraint. Texture grounds the body to the present moment. A woven rug beneath the feet, a soft throw resting nearby. These are gestures of subtle comfort, carefully considered. Transparency here is a design philosophy. Boundaries exist, yet do not confine. Rooms remain connected visually, emotionally without sacrificing privacy. Space, when allowed to breathe, changes the way the mind functions. Here, emptiness is not lack, it is intention. A deliberate choice to make room for clarity. Balance is felt before it is seen. The eye recognizes harmony instinctively. This arrangement reassures quietly, offering order without rigidity, beauty without insistence. This is a place designed for pausing, for letting the world fall away. A single chair and a gentle pool of light become a sanctuary for thought, a space where reflection is not a luxury, but a natural part of the room's rhythm. The wall becomes more than background here. Its quiet texture holds depth, soft, organic, and imperfect in the most intentional way. When light moves across it, it reveals a quiet sophistication, a reminder that refinement often lies in what is barely noticeable at first glance. Light is the gentle storyteller of every room. It shapes mood, shapes silence, shapes warmth. Objects become companions, quiet, expressive, and present. Nature finds its way back into the home not as decoration, but as memory. Contrast is a conversation, not a conflict. A gentle guiding of attention. Clarity of space becomes clarity of thought. Here, ideas unfold slowly, naturally. Art does not need to explain. It simply holds a feeling. Water becomes a quiet ritual, a return to oneself. Here, the day releases its weight, and night gathers softly around the body. Where function becomes beauty, clarity becomes ease. This space invites conversation that does not hurry, meals that are shared slowly, moments that linger. A single green leaf is enough to remind us of the living world of growth, of breath, of patience. This is contemporary interior design at its essence, a space shaped not to impress, but to restore. A space where life can be lived slowly, deliberately, and with clarity. Beauty does not need to announce itself. Here, it simply exists. Texture speaks in whispers, reminding us that comfort is something we can touch, something we can feel. Space is allowed to breathe. Movement is natural, unforced. The home feels alive, yet calm. Furniture becomes a gesture of welcome. A place to rest, to lean, to simply be. Lines guide the eyes the way soft music guides emotion, subtle, steady, reassuring. Order becomes peace. These colors do not distract. They soothe. They ground the body in stillness and allow the mind to exhale. Light moves as time does, patiently, gently, without urgency. It touches everything and changes everything. The room becomes a canvas of shifting warmth and living silence. Minimalism here is not cold. It is warm, intentional, and deeply human. The absence of excess becomes an invitation to slow down, to notice, to feel the quiet between thoughts. This is where living begins gently. The furniture is placed not to fill the room, but to shape a feeling. The air moves freely, unobstructed. The space welcomes presence, invites quiet, and encourages the heart to settle. The room does not try to impress, only to comfort.